We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
July 20th, 1969. I absolutely remember.
This whole idea that we were going to step foot on the moon seemed improbable, but it was also very exciting. I was actually a senior in university.
I was working here at the Gazette.
Me and my two younger brothers, my mom, my dad, we were all perched on this tacky couch.
There was kind of a build-up to this. I mean, I think the landing itself was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but the actual footstep on the moon wasn't till that night.
Right. Okay, engine stop. Tranquility Base here.
We kind of watched off and on all day long on a little black and white TV.
So there was this real build-up based on the time between when they landed and the time they stepped outside the lander.
The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility, we copy you on the ground.
And I think we all gasped when the first person stepped out of the spaceship, because it was just like, oh no, are they gonna fall off? Or, you know, we didn't know what to expect.
Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't that something?
Backing down the ladder, and boom, man is on the moon, you know, and it was kind of an oh my God moment, you know. It was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. The moon landing itself was a unifying thing that happened to our country in 1969. You have to remember the context of those years.
It was something grand that followed the assassination of John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., Bobby Kennedy, and here was this glorious thing that happened the following year that everyone in America could rejoice.
On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The Vietnam War was going full throat, so the country was really exceptionally divided. And I think the moon landing was a source of pride for most Americans. So many things have happened in the last 50 years, and obviously there have been major advances across the board. And now there's talk about going back to the moon, and there's talk about going to Mars. And if those things do happen, and I hope that they do, this will have definitely been the precedent and, you know, kind of the proof that we could actually do something like that.
I think 50 years later, it's important that we instill in our children the fact that astronauts are true American heroes. Thank you so much for your service. And people think about that for military members and people who've gone to war, but I don't know that everyone recognizes that astronauts should command such respect, because they are putting themselves so in harm's way simply to further science.